All right, all right. Shalom, shalom. I'd like to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash, double honor to apostles and elders of great millstone, peace and salutation to you, Akim and Akwad across the four winds, to you I salute the hopeful elect. This is the brother Zion back with another lesson to the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash. Yeah, man, what I want to touch on, because mainly I was watching a video clip with Black China ranting on people in this airport. A lady in the airport who asked for basically I think an autograph. I get the article right here. What I can I which I'm gonna read, right? And she's basically telling them, go get finessed up. All right, go get finessed up. You know what I mean? And she was ranting on the lady. You know what I mean? The lady asked for autograph, and we know that basically, Eve always at the forefront when it comes to wickedness, because be given so much liberty, uh, in this kingdom. It was given a lot of liberty in this kingdom. All right. And we see it now, the times we're living in, you know what I mean? You know, Eve, Eve just, Eve just extremely wicked. You know what I mean? Like the elder Yahshua always used to say, man, Stockton and Malone. All right, if you know anything with basketball, Stockton was, I think Stockton was the Edomite and Malone was an Israelite. So that's Esau and Eve. All right, now you can start off this lesson. All right, shalom, shalom, sis. Yeah, Bashem Yahshai, Bashem Kakadash, Barakatah. Yeah, man, I can start off this lesson with basically, 2 Timothy 2 and verse 12. It says, "But I suffer not a woman to teach nor to exert authority over the man, but to be in silence. For Adam was first formed, then Eve, and Adam was not deceived, but the woman being deceived was in the transgression." All right, back in the garden, that's what it's talking about. Back in the garden, the woman being deceived by the serpent, which we know that was not actually a serpent, it was a man. All right, and this Eve always be deceived by the serpent. All right, and in this kingdom, she get a lot of liberty. You know what I mean? Because you know that's how they always get away in this kingdom through the feminism. All right. But nevertheless, let me just read this article. It says, Black China screams at fan in Miami airport, go get, effing finesse, which you know what finesse means. It says, entertainer Black China lost her temper this weekend, completely blowing her top at the Miami airport and berating a fan who reportedly asked to take a picture with her. The reality television star went on a very animated pro-box rant, yelling at fans who got close to her that she go get effing finesse before going off about her Washington, D.C. roots. Now you see this loud bitch? All right? This bitch, that's what she is. All right? Basically, she get all kind of, you know, I think purple shit in her hair, all kind of shit. Just wickedness, man. It says the blue-haired celebrity was at the airport when her team with her team when somebody holding a baby reportedly approached her and asked for a picture. China allegedly started to rant about the woman needed to be finessed before yelling across the busy terminal, berating the woman and saying, "Stupid, stop being stupid, ho." You listen what she's saying? All right. Because basically she going to take that poison. She telling the lady, stop being a stupid hoe because of you and finessed up. All right. Or get the smart blood. It says the mother of two is finesse the first two of first receiving the first of her two shots on Instagram Live earlier this year. You see that? According to TMZ, the police were not called. The police were not called regarding Black China public freakout at the Miami airport. China has not addressed the video yet. You see that? So basically, she took the shot live. Okay, Now, let's get some scriptures. All right, because we know what she did according to the scriptures. Let's let the scriptures speak. This is Isaiah 28 and 15. We always is bringing, we've been bringing this out for the last couple, run this hard. This is Isaiah 28 and 15. Because ye have said, we have made a covenant with death, and with hell are we at agreement. When the overflowing scourge shall pass through, it shall not come unto us. For we have made lies our refuge, and under falsehood have we hid ourselves. So that's what she did. She made a covenant with death. Okay, she made a covenant with death. All right, okay. She basically went on live and go take that shit. All right, and she rotting on basically, the lady, go telling the lady, go get go get, juiced up. You know what I mean? You stupid out. She's rotting on the lady. You know what I mean? And I show you these women ain't got no discretion. These wicked women out here. You know what I mean? Not the faithful sisters and who doing the right thing, but these stupid women, you know what I mean? Like, you know, these celebrities and thing, role models, you know what I mean, who are people look up to. You know what I mean? All right. And this the kind of people who Satan's use, the Eve. All right. Always use Eve. You know what I mean? So she ranting and talking a lot of shit. Okay. All right. Because she made a covenant with that. She made a covenant with that. Let's get another scripture. All right. Because she ain't got no damn discretion. She just a damn wicked ass woman. You know, you know, we getting away in the society because Esau had them, living good. But that's gonna come to an end. The scripture say rise, arise, which I'm gonna get Isaiah the 32nd chapter. I don't want to butcher it up. This is Proverbs 11 and 22. As a jewel of gold in a swine's snout. Think about it. A jewel as a jewel of gold in a swine's snout. So is a fair woman which is without discretion. You see that shit? As a jewel in the swine. Picture that. A jewel of gold in a swine's snout. Not look horrible? So is a fair woman, a beautiful woman without discretion. And she ain't have no discretion. Okay? She don't have no discretion. You ranting telling people to take that shit. You don't even have on a mask. And the ones who basically get finessed up, they the one with toting that virus shit. Okay? You spreading it to all kind of people, but you run on people out of the airport. Come on, man. All right? And she's without discretion because she don't have no discretion. Stupid bitch. You know what I mean? And the Lord can humble a lot of these women down. All right? In the same book, Proverbs 9 and 13. A foolish woman is clamorous. She is simple and know it nothing. That's Black China. A foolish woman, that's what she is. She ranting, telling people, go get your shit and all that. She made a covenant with that. Okay? She's simple. She's damn simple. You worrying but your roots and shit, we from DC and all that don't mean shit. Okay? Okay? And know it nothing. And these women, they the ones being deceived in the transgression, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Because Esau have them believing, you know what I mean, they been on this pedestal so long, you know what I mean? But that's gonna come to an end. All right? That's gonna come to an end. Okay? All right. Let's get another scripture. Let's go into Job. Let's go into Job. Go into Job, the 39th chapter. Because we in the time now we can see a lot of shit. People basically getting on Vanessa. And you had, the king of Babylon just was talking about this this pandemic is basically this is a pandemic of the unvanest, which and you know what I mean by the unvanest. Okay, this is about the unvanest people who ain't going to get that thing. It says Job 39 and 17, because the Most High had deprived her of wisdom, neither had he imparted to her understanding. That's why majority of these wicked black women they ain't get no understanding. They're ignorant. All right. Yeah, she have a couple dollars in the society. Yeah, she might be look good, but she's a damn harlot. You understand? She don't have no discretion. All right. She made a covenant with that, and she living good. You know what I mean? All she focusing on is trying to make it in this life. All right. And you see what happened to her? She went and she had a child with one of the Kardashian brothers. All right. She had a child with him. I think Rob Kardashian. And it's all about money shit. You know what I mean? So he could take care of the child and shit and all that. She just a harlot and a whore. You understand? I think she have a two children, one, I think one with Tiger. She's a real harlot. And you telling people go take that shit. You understand? But your roots from DC and shit, like catch yourself. All right, catch yourself. All right. Job 39:17 again, but the Most High, because the Most High had deprived her of wisdom. She don't have no wisdom. She's without discretion. All right, neither had he imparted to her understanding. So she ranting and carrying on like she's stupid. All right. You see that? Watch this, right? It says, we go in back in the article, watch this. It says, last month, BC previously gave her opinion about Kanye West and Kim Kardashian splitting up, Tristan Thompson and Khloe Kardashian's tricky relationship, and more. Now we know exactly where she stands on the topic of anti-finesse, seemingly refusing to let anybody who's unfinessed near her. Woman, catch your stupid ass. All right? Okay? And at the end of the day, she made a covenant with that. Let's get a scripture where we are, you know, I bringing out this for the last couple weeks, This is First Timothy 5:6. But she that living in pleasure is dead while she liveth. All right, she living in pleasure now because she in this kingdom. All right. Rise up, ye woman are these. All right, ye careless daughters. She's an Israelite. Okay. She at ease. And she living in pleasure. She dead from the neck up. You know what I mean? But she that living in pleasure is dead while she living. This is what the scripture is saying. This is what the scripture is saying. Okay? This is what the scripture is saying, man. Okay? All right? All of these women out here. All right, but when all hell broke loose out here, you know what I mean? You ain't gonna be able to do what you're gonna do. Go to concert and shit and do all that wicked shit you doing. All right? It's just a matter of time for all hell to break loose out here. Okay? All right, let's see what Yahweh Shai said, man. You know, because y'all wicked people like y'all, you know what I mean? You woman, all right? This is Matthew 16:24. It says, then said Yahweh Shai unto his disciples, if any man will come after me, let him deny himself, take up his cross, and follow me. You see that? So you basically gotta deny yourself, denying everything in this world, what comes with it. You even gotta deny everything. Take up your cross and follow Yahweh Shai. You gotta forsake your job, your woman, your husband, whatever. If you're in this truth, you know what I mean. You gotta forsake these things. All right. You gotta forsake these things in these times. All right. Take up your cross and follow me, man. All right. Because when you see, you know what I mean, as we see with Vanessa, how it's being pushed through, is you see a lot of more mandates and shit. So you're gonna have a choice. Yahweh Shai say, if any man will come after me, let him deny himself. You gotta deny yourself. All right, take up his cross and follow me. All right, you gotta follow the Lord. You gotta forsake everything. All right. But watch this. This the point here. It says, for whosoever will save his life shall lose it. All right. And that's basically those who go and get Vanessa. All right. And whosoever will lose his life for my sake shall find it. Okay. And that's the ones who ain't go run, take that shit. I'm not speaking about the elect, because the elect is not going to take that shit. And take what's coming next. Because that's a precursor to the MOTB. And we know that. For whosoever will save his life shall lose it. All right. That's majorities, these celebrities, but okay. All right. That's the majority of these celebrities. Basically, yesterday I was talking to one of my family members about the job. And guess what? They say they ain't take it yet. You know, if you're in the back of your mind, you considering, that means you can take it. Anybody would talking that kind of shit right now. And a lot of Shalom Akiyaba Shima Shaba Shima Kaka Dash Barakada. And a lot of these women right now, you know what I mean? They're the ones who run and go take that. Because you know why? They love comfort and they love in this kingdom. All right. Anyone who in the back of their mind who considering to go take that shit, they will go take that. And we in the time now, basically, all right, your faith got it, your slack, your faith got to be built it up. You know what I mean? Because you're gonna be tried. We all know that we're gonna be tried. All right, and you're gonna lose some things. All right, if you really, y'all shy say you gotta deny yourself. So you really believe you gotta deny yourself, right? Forget all these things. All right, but watch this, right? This verse 26. For what for what is a man profited if he shall gain the whole world and lose his soul? Or what shall a man give in exchange for his soul? You see that shit? For what is a man for what is a man profited if he should gain the whole world and lose his soul? And that's like China. All right. She done made a covenant with that. Hell agree with agreement. All right. Because and also the scripture says, you know, Yahweh says you receive your consolation. All right. So that's just what it is, man. You know what I mean? And in these times where it's gonna get a whole lot worse, you know what I mean? Especially these women with comfort. You know what I mean? Things is gonna change. The time of Jacob trouble is near, you know what I mean? Okay. What should you gain for exchange for your soul? You telling people go get that shit, that poison, your own people, talking shit. All right. But at the end of the day, these people made a covenant with that. Okay? They made a covenant with that. Okay? You know what I mean? They made a covenant with that. Okay? Let's go back to scripture and Timothy, man. All right. Um, the second Timothy, First Timothy 2:14. And Adam was not deceived, but the woman being deceived was in the transgression. Okay? Because it was basically the woman, the Most High, the woman who gone to Adam. She was deceived by the serpent, Esau, back in the garden. She was deceived. All right. The woman, Adam was not deceived, but the woman being deceived was in the transgression. And we know in this kingdom, you know what I mean? They like to be at the forefront of everything. Because why? They getting benefits and shit and all that. But as that same type of shit was sink the Titanic, and these women, they sinking with it because Esau kingdom is fallen, man. All right, Esau kingdom is fallen. All right, so you get this wicked woman talking a lot of shit. You know what I mean? I just you know thought about bringing out this. You know what I mean? Because you can see a lot of shit people ranting on the unjuiced in these time unfinessed. You know what I mean? So things is gonna get harder for a lot of us. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, you know what I mean? You gotta maintain your faith and trust and hope in Yahweh Shem Yahushai to the end. All right, because we know it can get more uncomfortable. But at the end of the day, once you hold on to the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushai is gonna keep you. All right, and you sincere sisters out there. You know what I mean? Through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. But yeah, man, I just wanna bring that out because it was on my spirit. You know. But yeah, I'd like to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bashim, Yahushai, Bashim, Makakadash. Yeah, man, double lawns, apostles, and elders of Great Stone, where I learn the truth, you know, peace and blessings. Yeah, man, to you, sisters, you know what I mean, you know, and you hope the hopeful elect, you know. Yeah, man, shalom.